Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This week, as you saw in the description, we are unboxing the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Valentine's Day mystery box. Now, this is the third mystery box I have purchased from JSC. I purchased last October the Halloween one, the Christmas one, and now this one, the Valentine's one. So I have started the video with my base, but I'm purposely not finished. If you're not familiar with Jeffree Star Cosmetics, they do have a wide variety of different kinds of highlighters. They have a lot of eyeshadow palettes. They have a lot of liquid lips. So I've intentionally done a portion of my face of things that either they wouldn't send in a mystery box, such as concealer, because they would have to ask you what your shade was, your skin tone to match that, obviously, or things that Jeffree Star Cosmetics currently does not carry, such as brow products, or I guess they do have powder now, but again, they're different shades. So if you'd like to see what I got in my unboxing, keep on watching. Okay, so before we get into the unboxing, I do want to make a little bit of a prediction. So based on the size and cost of this box, I think there's an eyeshadow palette in it. I really do. And I'll tell you why. The number one reason is the cost, okay? So the first two mystery boxes that I purchased, one was $40 and one was $20. If you haven't seen those unboxing videos, I will link them down in the description below if you'd like to see those. There was a bit of drama with the second one. Many of you are probably familiar with the whole sticker snafu with the December one, and I ended up getting that one free. So when I saw that the cheapest box was $60, I was a little shook. I was kind of like, girl, that's a lot. However, I decided to get it, partially because I really do love his products, but also partially because I justified it in my mind, like, okay, I would pay $40 for it. Technically, I got the Christmas one for free, so I didn't pay anything. So take the $20 from the Christmas one, add it to the $40 I would pay. Okay, we're getting it. So I did get the smallest box, and it is sizably larger than the other two. I'll show you comparison here. So I don't have the Halloween one here right in front of me, but here is the size of the Christmas box. You can see, compared to my head, kind of how big or small it is. And then let's compare that to the one I just got. So obviously there's something in here that warrants a bigger size. I think it's a palette. Also the fact that I believe, we'll find out if I'm wrong when I open this, but I believe there are only 4 items in this box, and it still is supposed to be valued at $80-some. So there's got to be something in there that's more like a quote-unquote high-ticket item for it to be that value if there's not that many items. Third reason why I think it's an eye palette is because many of you that follow JSC know that recently Jeffree Star announced that he is discontinuing selling both the Alien and Thirsty palettes. Those were supposed to be limited edition summer and holiday, I believe, palettes, not meant to be permanent items. He no longer has them on his website, but I would assume that there were a few, 100,000 or so, units laying around, so that they wanted to get rid of, clear out old inventory. That's kind of the purpose of a mystery box. I really, if it's a palette, I hope it's Thirsty and not Alien. I don't have either of them, so I'll try to make Alien work, but honestly, of all his palettes, that's the one that I vibe the least with color story-wise, but we will see. By the way, leave down in the comments below if you have seen his newest palette release, the Bloodlust, the purple one. Tell me your thoughts down below. I have my own, but I'd be curious to see what you all think. So, box, here we go. I have not peeked. I have no idea what's in here. I just cut the seal before the video to get that part of the way. But the box itself, we have the JSC logo as well as the mystery logo and a heart for Valentine's Day. Unboxing, I'm going to try not to peek. And I know there also should be at least one exclusive cosmetic item in here. Okay, so first things first, this is in red tissue paper. And we have a gloss. This is exciting. Okay, so they have this mystery box only gloss packaging. Jeffree did kind of allude to this, leak this a little bit. Not the shades or anything, but the packaging on his Instagram stories. I have never tried a gloss. Just for reference, I have tried very few things from this brand. I have some of the Velour liquid lipsticks. I have some of the bullet lipsticks, some of the toppers, and one eyeshadow palette. I have Blood Sugar, but I've never tried any of his forms of highlighters. Never tried the concealer, the powder, a lot of stuff, including the gloss. So I'm really excited to see this in here. So this is in shade Succulent, and I mean, they always show the packaging in the videos and you go, that's extra, but I'm telling you, it is more extra in real life, okay? So again, I like to use my head for comparison. Like, this is a tall lad, okay? We've got the component at the top, which the difference in this one is it's changed to be pink. I don't know that the regular glosses are like that. I think it's because this is special edition. We have a beautiful pink. Now, Jeffree did say these are meant to be more sheer. They are glosses. They're not meant to be opaque. This is in shade Succulent. So I will, if nothing else, swatch this for you guys. I'm going to wait till I finish unboxing everything, because if it's the only lip product, I'll just use it as my lip product, but we might get more than one. I have in the past that we may want to layer. I'm not sure yet. So that's item number one. I believe those retail for $18 a piece. Next up in here, I saw the item that is kind of the thing that he sends as like merch or whatever you want to call it. That is an exclusive for this, and I was one of the people that was not happy with the stickers. I don't even remember what we got in the Halloween one for that item. That was like the non-makeup item. I don't know. But this I'm actually not mad at. So there is a cute little red beanie in here, and it says Jeffree Star with little candy hearts, and it has the logo. That I'm not mad at all. I will actually use that. I like beanies. Second thought, I'm not going to put it on right now because I just combed my hair. And then we also do have a pop socket that I'm hoping is not one of the 4 items, because that would mean there's only one left in here if the gloss, hat, and pop socket. Maybe he listened to his fans who were like, you should just put a pop socket in there and that should be a freebie, because, girl, this so far is not $80 some, right? Unless, like I said, that last, we could have 1 to 2 more items. But here's the pop sock. It is pink, has the J-Star logo on it. I like pop sockets. Mine's pretty old, kind of wearing out, so I will get use out of that item. So far, so good. Okay, I'm feeling around. It does feel like there are... No, it feels like there's only 1 item, guys, so they might be counting that pop socket. This last one feels like a big daddy. Okay, so my suspicions are correct. So it is a bummer that they counted the pop socket as one. To me, that's BS. That's total BS for a $60 box to say that a pop socket that you could get for a couple dollars counts as an item. But you can tell from the wrapping here, this is definitely going to be the Alien palette. So we'll see if we can put together a look with that. I don't want to say I'm disappointed. I mean, I haven't seen this in person even, so maybe it'll be great when I get into it. But I think that's really crummy that I'm paying for a makeup box and I'm getting 2 things for $60. Like, I know the palette itself, I believe, retails for over $50. So I understand where the value is coming at, but I don't know if I would have made that choice. So this is really large. This is the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Alien palette. The packaging is really pretty so far. Ooh, so this feels almost like leather. I wasn't expecting that. So here is the palette on the inside. I'm sure many of you have seen videos of this palette already. No surprise there. And here's the inside. It's a really awkward shape, guys. That's another reason I wasn't really gravitated towards it, because it's like a teardrop, weird, I don't know. I do appreciate the fact that this folds completely over. I really like palettes that do that. I'm not a huge fan of the ones that go to like here and then stop. So here are the shades. To me, this one just didn't really call out to me because there's a lot of like weirder grays and greens that are just not my normal vibe, but there are some neutrals at the top that I think we can make it work. So let's go ahead and apply some of these. Again, I am also sad there was no highlighter. I've gotten 3 mystery boxes now, and I've never gotten a highlighter, and that seems very weird to me. I've seen other people get them, but I haven't gotten any liquid ones or powder ones. Obviously, I wouldn't expect the new Extreme Frost to be in there. Hello, those are $50, but not even a Supreme Frost or anything in 3 boxes. So that's kind of weird to me. I don't know. I will probably keep getting a mystery boxes for at least 2 more times that they offer them, just because I know he is expanding his line and there are a lot of things that he offers I don't have. I just don't know. I don't know what I was expecting, but I don't know that this is what I was expecting either. So let's go ahead and zoom in and do our eyeshadow. Okay, so I'm gonna start with Titan. That's this shade right here, just to be like a base to go over my eyelid. Okay, and I think next I'm gonna go into Phone Home. That's this shade right here. It's more of like a mauve-y, and I'm just gonna build that up in the crease. Okay, so PS, by the way, guys, I'm not against these like darker, grungier palettes. I think they're great. The reason I personally don't gravitate towards them is because I would have to have like a special occasion or the summer sometime to wear them. There's such a double standard for teachers, which is my profession, about what is and isn't acceptable or professional or whatever. People just gripe about every little thing. And, you know, a lot of people don't think that, you know, the grungy, smoked out whatever is appropriate for a public school teacher. So because of societal standards, I don't usually go that route on a day-to-day basis. That's really the only reason I don't go for more of these type of things, is because I don't want it to just sit around and collect dust, but I will make an effort to use it now that I have it. I'm going to go ahead and just put in the outer corner a little bit of Space Cowboy. It's this dark metallic brown shade here on the end. It's even hard to film, like, just because of the shape of this palette, I find I'm having issues with holding it up. So maybe it's just a learning curve. I can already tell that this, it's not metal, but it looks kind of reflective metal mirror looking thing, is going to get filthy because there is a lot of fallout on this. So do what you want with that information. That shade is really odd. Like, it truly does not come off in person the way it looks in the pan. I think it looks more like a black than a brown, and it really truly looks brown in the pan, which is fine. But again, like, I don't know, I just feel like there might be a little bit more of a learning curve with this palette than Blood Sugar, let's say. But again, I only own now 2 eyeshadow palettes from him, so what do I know? I think I'm gonna go all over the lid with a gold. There are 2 in here. One's like a true gold and one's a green gold. I'm going to go with the green gold. That's called Moon Rock. I'm not going to tip this to show you because at this point, already using 3 shades, there's so much fallout, it would make a complete mess. And I'm just going to go in with my fingertip. That metallic is really nice, I will say. That's applying really nicely. I usually don't go for more green golds, but trying to use some of these more grungy colors. I do have to go into school later, so I'm trying to not get too crazy. Again, I don't have a problem with crazy looks, but I also don't need people giving me negativity in my life. So, you know, it's a little bit of a, I don't know what you want to call it. So I'm going to go back in with Phone Home just to blend into that crease. There's a nice green in here that might be good for St. Patty's Day. Maybe I'll play with that a little bit and see if I can come up with a look for you guys. And then, just swatching a couple, see what I want here. Pluto, the metallics are so soft, you guys. I'm going to go in with a little bit of Pluto. By the way, I was using my Wet n Wild brush for all of that. And I'm using my Luxie 245 small shader, going in with a little Pluto, doing that on the brow bone in the inner corner. Honestly, I think if you are fair like me, you probably could get away with using Pluto as a highlighter. In fact, maybe I'll do that just to try to tie it in together a little bit more. I'm going to go ahead and take my Luxie 504 large angled brush, dunk into Pluto a little bit, and just put that where I would my highlighter. Since we didn't get one in the box, Not bitter. Yeah, that looks really nice as a highlighter, you guys. I almost like it more as a highlighter than I do as an eye color. That's really nice. You honestly could probably use that phone home that I put in the crease. That would be a nice mauve blush as well if you're looking to repurpose, you know, one eyeshadow palette or something that's going to do a lot of different things for you. That could be really good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and zoom back out, do my lashes, eyeliner, all that off camera, and I'll be back to show you the gloss. Alright guys, we almost have our look completed. I think it turned out okay. It's definitely a lot darker, cooler toned than I would normally go. I'm not super mad at it. Honestly, the more and more I sit here, the more and more I'm like, I'm really disappointed with this box though. Like, I just think that's really crap that I got 2 cosmetic items in a $60 makeup company box. I don't know. Do you guys feel like the pop socket should have been a freebie like I do? Because to be like, okay, a hat and a pop socket, like, I don't mind that they're in there, but the fact that I only then got 2 items is crappy. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, Jeffree was saying, like, oh, all these problems with the December box, we're gonna make up for it. Don't worry about it. And I'm sitting here going, like, I don't feel like you made up for it. I feel like you gave me your discontinued products to get rid of it and made one exclusive lip gloss so I'd feel special, and it's not really working. I don't know. Sound off in the comments below. Let me know what y'all think. But I am going to go ahead and apply the lip gloss in Succulent. Okay, I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but when you look at this in the bottle, it really looks like just like pink reflect in it. Like, it looks solid, straight up pink. But on your lips, there is 0 pink reflect. It's 100% all blue. Like, this is completely blue. And I always hate the fact that reflect doesn't show up on camera, because I don't know, like, in person it's just so different than on camera. But it just looks like very sheer gloss with a ton, like, it's packed with blue reflect. So I honestly look a little crazy in real life right now, not gonna lie. I don't know if I would wear this gloss on its own, but I have really been loving blue and green and purple reflect glosses over top of another lip. I like to do more of like a nude or mauve lip and then throw a little bit of that blue, green, purple, whatever it is, reflect on top. So I will get use out of this. It definitely is a nice formula too, not sticky. I really like the packaging. This is probably my favorite item of the whole box, and this is $18 and I paid $60. So again, sorry to be negative Nancy, guys, but that's just my true, honest feelings on this box. If you haven't subscribed already, please, please, please click the subscribe button. I do a mixture of tutorials, reviews, anything you guys want to see, leave it in the comments below. Let me know. I would love to have you. I upload new videos every Sunday. And with that, guys, I think I'm going to check off here for the day. Look at myself a little more. Wonder what other looks I can do. If you want to see more looks with this palette, I'm definitely going to try to make it work. So I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.